Hello, we are from Group 2. Today we will present about Internet of Things in Education. This is our group member. In our study, this is the contents that include. Let's start with abstract. COVID-19 had give big impact on education, dramatically changed to e-learning. So IoT using application for e-learning. It is advantageous but challenges. In this research, we will discuss about 5 major challenge and advantage. Next introduction. IoT able move data over network. Learning no longer limited at single place. Student can use computer, laptop or any device to learn. IoT gives students and teachers a new way to share and transmit its knowledge via usage of linked devices and apps.
Okay, hi, my name is Umi Kalsum. I will present about the literature review in this article. Okay, in the future, the number of internet connected things will be higher than the number of people. The communication is not only going to happen from person to person, but it's going to about machines talking to other machines on the behalf of the people. The technology used in the education has played a significant role in connecting and educating the students no matter in the high school or the primary school or in the college. IoT has not only changed the traditional teaching practices but also has brought the changes in the infrastructure of the educational institutions and the physical environment where the learning process is performed. IoT is being used as a teaching and research medium in the education. IoT can be used as a tool to improve education and make educational life easier on the both sides. The ideas of building smart schools and smart universities come to the fore when they transcend notions about the traditional interactive classroom. The various devices will be used to manage and ensure the necessary conditions for the creation of an optimal learning environment. The new concepts such as smart cities, smart environment, and smart homes are stepping in and being used in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shafika. Okay, next. I will proceed with the type of IoT. There are so many types of IoT based environment in education sector. There are 4 of them. I will go through one by one. The first one is smart IoT based classroom. It means that the classroom is equipped with some smart learning tools and devices such as e-book, tablet, 3D printers and attendance tracking system. These smart learning tools will be able to help teachers to teach their students in the best and preferable way, and at the same time, the student will feel more comfortable to learn. The second one is smart IoT based lab room. The lab room is equipped with some smart tools that will help the student and teachers to acquire better quantitative and qualitative result, and at the same time it can save their time and energy during the process. The third one is smart IoT e-learning application. Through IoT, e-learning applications are developed. It only need e-learning devices to attend class virtually. Uh, so so learning session can take place anytime and anywhere. In fact, it not only makes education better, but also allows the data of teaching and learning being recorded. And the last one is smart IoT campus parking. IoT system can create smart parking in campus to reduce vehicle blockages. It will solve the issue of finding available parking faster, especially during the emergency time. The example of smart parking devices are in ground sensors, counting sensors, and cameras. Okay, that's all for the type of IoT. I will proceed with the next presenter.
Okay, I'm Fariza. My zero number metric is 050222. Okay, so my part is about element and major technology elements. Okay, so basically, what we can know that in this part, we have four parts. Okay, the first one is identification and addressing. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so the IoT contain an extremely large number of scattered devices, and hence the identification, discovery, and addressing scheme are essential technology for the IoT. So every object, as we know, that include into the IoT network must be uniquely identified. So what we can say that this is not only to distinguish IoT elements, their location and their functionality, but also to automatically and remotely control these elements through the internet. So to achieve such objective, different scheme or technology have been used, including UID, URN, RFID, and IPv6 addressing. Okay, so this is basically for the first one. Okay, the second one is about embedded sensor. Okay, so what is the embedded sensor? With the recent advance in the sensing technology, WSN has been improved more and more, gaining the ability to work in harsh and hazardous environment. So the WFN typically utilize a large number of spatially distributed sensor or sensor embedded device. What we can say that which can efficiently cooperate with the RFID technology. So, these elements have different functionality such as monitoring physical, environmental condition and tracking the status of things like their location, temperature and movement. Okay, this is for the second one. The third one is about protocol and middleware. In the IoT, billions of devices and smart objects having different capabilities required a means for exchanging and transmitting the information collected, or we can say generate at the device level. However, the IoT devices are expected to be connected together and able to talk in one way or another. Okay, so and IoT object must be able to communicate with other device, identify the proper path to the destination, understand the received message, and consequently respond with a appropriate manner. So, standard protocol become key requirement for the IoT world. Okay, so this is for the third one. The last one is about uh, cloud-based storage and analytic. Okay, so the dense network result in an unprecedented amount of the data. This data need to be intelligently gathered, analyzed, and processed and stored for the more efficient and smart monitoring, acquisition, and real-time decision making. So what we can say that some application in the IoT also require big data storage, large processing rate to realize real-time control, and high-speed broadband network to flow the data, audio, or the video. However, intelligent algorithm needs to be developed to make sense of such big data and efficient manage the IoT application requirements. So basically, this is for the last one. So that's all from me. Thank you. So that's all. Next presenter, thank you.
Okay. Next. Okay, my name is Tisha Haila. I will talk about the challenges of IoT. Next. Okay, firstly, security and privacy. Security and privacy are critical in the use of IoT since it protects sensitive information and communications about users. There have been numerous cases of data breach, particularly among students in higher education. If sensitive information is leaked, it could be problematic since the information could fall into the wrong hands and be misused. Second, scalability. Scalability refers to how an IoT application maintains its performance even as new features such as service, equipment, and devices are added to the application. It's how the program can work with a wide range of devices with varying amounts of memory, computing power, storage capacity, and bandwidth. Next, finance. As the world is growing, technology will also become more sophisticated. As a result, the price will rise as well. In instructional technology, research computing and enterprise technology, IoT applications are predicted to continue to grow. Most universities lack the financial resources to invest in IoT infrastructure. Because of the lack of IoT support in education, this makes education system in university less effective. Lastly, ethics. IoT in education will also cause ethical issues since students will become more likely to become lazy and deceptive. For example, with an IoT-based attendance system, students can easily cheat by marking their presence as present in the attendance system while not actually attending class. If this situation continues, it will have a negative impact on student morals. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, the next one is the advantage of IoT. IoT, of course, will give benefit to the education sector. Okay, there are 5 advantage of using IoT in education. The first one is IoT eliminate fundamental barriers in education, such as in terms of language and geographical location. For example, it will be easier and faster for teachers to acquire any material from anywhere to prepare for the learning session. The second one is IoT can overcome various difficulties such as keeping track of important resources, develop information access, and make campus safer. It is because IoT provides significant value to higher education. The third one is IoT will enhance academic infrastructures used in schools, universities, and other educational centers. It can create a massive and scalable intelligent network that connect these educational centers digitally. Next, it facilitates global permanent connection, whereas we can maintain relationship globally with other countries, such as between students in Malaysia and lecturers outside Malaysia. And the last one is IoT can improve institute reputation. Why? Because IoT make it easier for the management team to track key resources and enhance information access in learning environment. Okay, that's all for the advantages of IoT. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next, conclusion. The purpose of the study is to investigate the challenge of IoT in the education sector. There are several challenges such as security and privacy, scalability, finance, and ethics, and the IoT has advantage that all give good impact to teachers, lecturers, students, and institutions, such as eliminate fundamental barriers, overcome various difficulties, enhance economic infrastructure, facilitate global permanent connection, improve institute reputation, and others. So, the recommendation. Educational sector go forward to transforming the potential of the internet in the education space in order to offer us a hope glimpse of the multiple areas that will bring about tremendous benefit in the future as long as we remain linked to online world. All right, that's all from us. Thank you.